Hello.
Have you ever been just whelmed?
I think that just perfectly describes it. Yeah.
Yeah. Ew.
Ew.
Okay, whatever. Hello, and welcome to The Cup, the currently unnamed podcast where we put the tea in the reality, and you better come here first to quench your thirst. I'm Logan Murphy, a say something gay in the words of Eris Envy, and today I'm really tired, and I should have made a caffeinated beverage before I came on this, but I did not, so we're just drinking water.
And I am CMDMV, also known as Sam de Monteverde, also known as Anissa Long, your fellow-friendly trans, non-binary, Filipino-Canadian, mentally unstable hot mess, hailing all the way from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, or Scarborough if you want to be specific. And today I have some Gatorade Zero, the lemon lime flavor, because Costco couldn't give us water, so they gave us packs of Gatorade.
Work, Diva.
And I'm Eris Envy, York's punk rock hairy fairy, reminding you that Big Brother sees all. Drinking Ribena. It's a say something gay day. Say something, say. And this is why I'm leaving my job in education.
God damn it. Oh boy! And the background of this is black because it's matching the bleakness of the future of Drag Race Down Under.
Yeah.
Mommy.
I have not been this whelmed by a Drag Race premiere since season 1 of Drag Race Down Under.
It's giving, for lack of a better word, flop.
And it sucks because I think this cast is actually like pretty good, but I'm just not thrilled
Flop.
by any of this.
Flop.
You cannot sit here and call Kween Kong a flop.
No, she's one of the ones that I enjoy.
Well, you said it was a flop, therefore you're talking about the whole franchise, which means you talked about Kween Kong being a flop. Anyway, oh boy, this premiere happened.
It happened. It took a lot out of me.
And it was only an hour and 1 second.
Have you ever been playing Mario Kart and you get
Yes.
to the finish line
Yes.
and you get hit with a blue shell, a red shell, you slip on a banana
Yes.
peel, and you go from first to 12th?
Yes.
Yes.
This entire episode felt like that single moment just on replay. Like it was just... I think to describe Drag Race Down Under, I would rather take a kick in the gonads.
Ooh, not the gonads.
I watched Down Under for no reason other than to review it, I'm going to be honest.
Same. I watched it so I could talk shit about it.
And I wanted it to be better. Like
It's
I want
only
it to be
one
good.
episode in, so I'm hopeful, but I don't have much.
I want it to be better.
Yeah. Well, let's start, I guess, with the entrance looks.
Yeah.
Woo.
Woo! I'm so excited because we start with fucking Anaconda.
Swollen.
Whoever did her lips is wrong. But thank you.
I don't know if that's actually like how her teeth are, or if it's her lips.
Oh, she definitely has a flipper going on.
No, because I'm not shaming people that have an overbite, but
Oh yeah.
as someone who also has an overbite, not a severe, but
how dare you then? No, I'm kidding.
I really don't know what it is, but you can't really see her like top teeth.
So I'm sure on paper this dress was a good idea. I don't think it looks good in person. I think it's the fabric that the like skirt that's attached to the corset is made out of.
Yeah.
If she made this for a drag on the dime challenge, I would have been like, work, that is a great use of little bags. But unfortunately, this is an entrance look. It's not for me.
It looks like she tried to do Elsa and just like didn't.
Yeah.
It's giving me bag of chips and blue hydrangea had a baby and it just turned out to be racist. What's up?
Don't do blue hydrangea like that.
Yeah. For me, the cup's at maybe a 50.
My cup's out of 45.
30. And that's
20.
generous.
Yeah.
Next.
Be it
Faux
Queen.
Fur!
The fucking hat when she had to enter, leave, and re-enter.
It gave me Cherry Valentine.
In the words of Lawrence Cheney, you couldn't even plan that.
You couldn't plan it.
You couldn't plan it. I actually really like this look.
I don't.
Is it basic? Absolutely. Does
Yeah.
it look good on her? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I love the hair and I love her makeup.
Yes.
As for the personality,
I love it.
like nails down a chalkboard, but in the best of ways. I don't know how to explain it.
Literally the best possible permutation of nails on a chalkboard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could say that she's loud.
Loud.
If you get that reference, let us know. Yeah, I really like the hat. I love the double slit in the skirt, and I love how high the slit goes.
It is giving a little Mortal Kombat in the slit.
It's giving like Mortal Kombat character who's on her like Tuesday off, and so she's going on the town.
It actually is kind of giving cunts. Like I am very much getting cunt from this.
Cunt.
I wish there was like something in the middle, like a belt in the opposite, like checkered pattern maybe, or like an orange belt to go with the hair. But like I'm cool with it regardless.
I don't mind it. She still looks good. With that being said, I'll start it off and say that my cup is at a 75.
60.
I'm gonna give her a 75 as well. Work Faux Fur. Spankie Jackzon.
What do we say about... Go ahead, Logan. I need to gather my thoughts.
AKA your neighborhood's hottest dad in drag.
Yeah, I mean...
Or no, your neighborhood's second hottest dad in drag.
Do you remember when they had to give makeovers to the rugby players?
Yes.
Now imagine if they did that on season 2 of Drag Race US. That's the quality this is giving me.
Spankie Jackzon would pick up Raven, who's picking up her mother and walking them down the runway.
I'm going to start with the positives. Okay, moving on.
No. Okay, here's the positives.
I like the shoe.
Sex on legs.
She actually has amazing legs.
She has great
I
legs.
want her legs.
That being said, this is giving bridesmaid almost dress combined with
It's giving cheap bridesmaid.
Do you know what it's giving? What if Olympia put her dad in drag?
She's giving me like Real Housewife of Sydney.
No, she's giving me Real Housewife of like Canberra.
Real Housewives of Palmerston North.
I mean, I guess, yeah.
Hey guys.
Her makeup is lovely. I don't support the flat wig emotionally, physically, or politically.
No.
Same.
I love the shoes, but her toes are about to jump.
Oh, who cares about cliffhangers?
Hang on, you've got so much to live for.
No, don't jump. You've got so much to live for.
So much to live for.
That was supposed to be Aussie, and that was not Aussie.
I was going for Russian, and I ended up Aussie, so...
You were giving a little more Essex, but okay.
I wasn't... The only way is Essex. Am I an Essex girl?
Essex girl, damn. That being said... If I'm going to give Hannah Conda a 50, I feel like I have to be fair and give this a 30.
I'm gonna also give
Hannah's dress was nicer than this.
I'm giving it a 35, which means it was higher than what I gave Hannah Conda, because fuck that bitch.
Oh god.
That's valid. I'm
I
standing by
actually like the construction and what's happening with Spankie's outfit better than I liked what was happening on Hannah's outfit.
Yeah, but in
It's
this
still
fucking
not good.
purple
But
satin, she looks like someone's mom gate crashing their prom.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm addicted to speed too.
Mom, quit embarrassing me. No wonder I'm addicted
Mom!
to speed.
Oh my god. Beverly Killz, our demon twink of the season.
Kind of eight.
I love this. I
This is
fucking
hot.
love this.
This is a lot like the stuff I wear because for some reason I have multiple cowboy outfits. Don't ask me why. I'm not in the south of the Americas.
I was gonna say you should move to the Southwest. You'd fit in perfectly fine here.
I know, they'd love my drag. Yeah, she looks hot, babes. I mean, we'll get into her character as the episode progresses.
Oh my god, the character that is Demon Twink in the confessional.
Love it.
Also, really hot out of drag.
Quite a few of them are.
Yeah.
Most of this cast, I would say, is really hot out of drag.
I mean, I'm not going to out you, Logan, but you did say someone was hot earlier that I completely disagreed with.
Spankie Jackzon.
Yeah.
Oh,
If you
yeah,
wanna-
Spankie Jackzon is my type. So if you look like him, let me know.
If you
My
want a
Twitter's
man
linked
like
below.
Spankie Jackson, go to any rural pub in anywhere in Yorkshire and you will find at least 5 of them watching the football and talking about how much they hate their wives.
Or you can go to Toronto at like 5 or 6 o'clock during the early hours and you'll find a couple of them.
I already have enough of them in Tucson because Tucson is filled with them too. Something tells me that like Tucson is like the York of like the Southwest. Like I just get that vibe from having conversations with you. Anyway, Beverly Killz, my cup is full.
My cup's full.
My cup's full.
Slay
Work,
diva.
bitch. Work, bitch. Minnie Cooper doing okay. The first ever drag race inspired entrance look. I don't think anyone's ever done this.
Beep, beep.
The closest I can think is Pandora Box's season 2 reunion look.
Right.
But otherwise, like, I don't think anyone's ever done a like drag race look. I love this.
I'm into this as well.
I'm excited to see what Minnie does this season because this is great. Like, I love this. I have no notes. I mean, if I could say anything, I'd like the suit to go down to her ankles instead of like
that
this
was my
length.
Yeah.
That was my note. I don't love this capri length bodysuit, or even like just over the knee. I think that would be an interesting angular length as well. But yeah, this is great. I love the wig. Her makeup is great. She sold it. She looks really great.
And also, I really like her in confessionals as well.
I enjoy confessionals.
So my cup's full.
My cup is also full.
And this is how you do a bodysuit, correct?
And your cup is what?
Full.
Correct.
Your cup is correct.
There it is.
Molly Poppinz, who Sam forgot was on the show until she popped up in the workroom. Yes, I'm calling you out.
I did. I really did.
This is lovely.
But she's the one that's lived in Canada.
You fucking bitch.
Yeah, she lived in Vancouver for 6 years.
Oh,
you fucking bitch.
Oh, I'm a bitch for that.
Yes, you are. Here's what I will say. I think Molly looks good. I think I personally don't like this pink and this green together.
Oh, you're gonna hate me because I love this pink and this green together.
No, that's completely valid. And I love pink and green together. I just wish one of them was like a tone darker. And then I would be cool. But I think overall, like, she looks good.
Oh yeah, she actually looks great in this. I enjoy this look as well.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to beat around the bush. I love everything about this because it's very like the kind of stuff I like to do, but don't have the budget for necessarily sometimes, or the ability to sew. But I think Molliper Poppinz looks phenomenal, and I'm going to say my cup is full.
My cup is also full.
I'm gonna give her a 90.
Bitch.
I like Beverly and I like Minnie more than I like Molly.
Bitch.
Yuri Guaii.
I'm still trying to get used to the fact that it's pronounced Yuri Guaii instead of Yuri Guaii.
I thought it was Yuri Guaii at first because that's what my brain also tells me. But then I remember that she's a guy, so it's Yuri Guaii.
Right. Also very hot out of drag.
Yes.
Your Honor, she's slaying.
Period. This is really good.
This is a very good look. I love it.
And she's giving interesting angular murder scene.
I think honestly what I love the most about this look is the wig.
Yes.
Like it shouldn't work with this kind of thing, and yet it absolutely does, and I love it.
For me, it's the fact that she has her nipple out, which works with it too.
Oh
She's
yeah,
so
absolutely.
pointy. I love a pointy drag queen.
If I had one critique, I guess is I would maybe want it to be an asymmetrical look. So take the take the skirt part and put it on like the lengthened part of the skirt and put it on the other side. But that's just like a nitpick. If I were gonna wear this,
right?
Because I'd want it to be, for my body at least, I'd want it to be more asymmetrical as opposed to like fan. Because she's giving like fan.
Yeah.
But
I'm a fan of this look.
I am also a fan.
I'm a huge fan
My
of this.
cup is full.
My cup is also full.
Make it 3. I'm glad we're getting full cups now because I cannot say the same later. I think the max I'm going to give out later is probably like an 85.
That's brave of you. That being said, I saw the tights and they were ripped.
They were.
Pomara
Fifth. Also, for me, really hot out of drag.
Yeah.
This is a blouse, corset, and some leggings. I didn't mean to skip past it. I really didn't mean to skip past it.
Yeah, I mean, I like the giraffe print. But other than that...
Is that giraffe?
I thought it was brown cow. Nothing.
I hate all of you.
No, it's not giraffe. It's just a print.
Well,
with
what
like an orange, with like orange,
yeah,
lining.
It's all a bit discombobulated. It's like 3 looks in one.
I don't understand the hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if the hair was brown, I think I would like it a lot more. But like, she looks fine.
She looks fine.
Her tits look great.
Yeah. The body's correct.
Yeah.
The body is correct.
Yeah. That being said, it's gonna be a 60 for me, dog.
Oh.
It's just all a bit tacky. I like the shoes and the wig, and that's it.
It's not my favorite look either. There's something about it that's just like off about it. For me, it's gonna be a 70.
I'm also gonna give it a 70.
Slay.
Aubrey Haive.
The other half of the Demon Twink duo.
Also, the token lockdown queen of the season.
Are we just gonna get that in every season from now on? Like, I mean, I get it, but honestly,
don't be shocked within don't be shocked in the next year or two when the majority of queens we get on Drag Race have been lockdown queens, because the average amount of time a Drag Race competitor has been doing drag is 3 years.
3 years, yeah. So catch me on season 19 of RuPaul's Best Friends Race, where I get 7th boot. Exactly 7th.
Slay, I love that you made it to jury. That being said,
right?
This is giving me Juno Birch's human form.
I thought the same
It
fucking
was.
thing.
And do you know why that is? It's because it's a 60s look in pastel colors with a wild hair color.
It's a 60s look in pastel blue specifically.
Yeah.
This is a woman living in the neighborhood where Juno Birch crash lands.
Yeah. Yeah, I love the color story that's happening. The only thing that's throwing me a little bit is the wig color. I don't want it to be the blue or the purple, but I don't know if I love the orange. You know
I
what
love
I mean?
the orange.
I think I like it, but I'm not like sold.
I would have maybe liked a politer shoe.
Yeah, because
I don't mind this. I don't mind the shoe.
The shoe feels impolite.
I feel like the shoes don't exactly match with like kind of the quote unquote era that the dress goes with.
Oh yeah.
She wants cha-cha heels for Christmas. That being said, mother darling.
Where's my Christmas tree?
A pussycat wig and some old cha-cha heels.
My cup's at like a 90.
My cup is at an 85.
Slay.
85.
I agree.
Queen motherfucking Kong.
Kween Kong, yes, she's been on.
Billy Pinson.
This is great.
I love this.
It's such a stupid idea, but so perfect.
Even if it's only a bodysuit underneath, I don't care.
Redeeming Coco Jumbo's look from season 1.
Which was also great.
Yeah. Yeah, the only thing I wish is that the hair was bigger.
But she's hot.
But she's
sexy.
Beautiful. I mean, my cup is still full. She looks fucking phenomenal. I can't say anything bad.
And I know she's fighting a war to get those pads in. Because as someone who has hip pads of that size as well, let me tell you, it's not easy.
I can't wait to have hip pads of that size.
You need to go to... Oh, what's her fucking name? Oh, Portobello Graves of Texas. Get you some 3-inch butt scientist pads.
Oh, I have a company that I'm probably going to use out of the UK, actually.
I think I know who you're talking about.
You probably do. But that is the entrances. Bestie's favorite entrance look.
Yuri Guaii.
Beverly Killz.
I was going to go Beverly, but to make it a round situation, I'm going to say Kween Kong.
Yeah.
Yes, it's Kween Kong.
I thought one of y'all was going to say Kween Kong, so I was fully prepared to say Beverly Killz. I think my number one actually is Beverly, but like it's Queen and Beverly like right there.
Aubrey would be my fourth.
Oh,
I would say Aubrey's like a solid fourth for me as well.
I would do
because Beverly, Yuri.
Oh fuck, Minnie Cooper. My fourth.
Oh, Minnie Cooper.
Oh no, my fifth is Aubrey then.
Minnie
Cooper's my fourth.
And my last is Hannah Conda. So
not while Spankie's wearing that.
Yeah. I gave Hannah a lower score than I gave Spankie.
She's got a Holly Willoughby wig on. And if you don't get that reference, viewers at home, watch British Daytime
Holly
Television.
Willoughby.
Not Holly Willoughby.
I mean, it's incredibly accurate, but not Holly Willoughby. Anyway,
Holly Willoughby.
Nothing much really like happens in the like entrance situations. We find out that Aubrey's been doing drag for literally a year. We find out Minnie is old. And that's about all we know about Minnie Cooper so far is that she's old.
She's a legend. She's
old.
And she demands respect.
No,
Spankie demands respect
for her. We'll talk about it. So RuPaul comes into the workroom, and in the most robot I've ever seen is like, yeah, that's right, bitches. You made it to Drag Race. I'm like, what is happening?
Chenbot.
The robot is malfunctioning down under again.
It's not had its coffee enema today.
And then Rue goes, now I know there were some rumors that I wasn't here last season. I'm like, who said this?
Like, bitch, I didn't see that. The only rumors was that you were late.
Yeah, that actually though, who said that?
The only rumors, well, I think it harkens back to the first episode when remember the premiere of Down Under where she's not in drag? And they very clearly cut to like externally shot film reel of RuPaul in drag.
Yeah.
And then it's RuPaul and the guest judge is RuPaul.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's what she was trying to reference. And it just didn't work. So, to make sure people know that she's here this season, she decides to smack Spankie Jackzon across the face.
She should have.
He asked her volunteers first, and Spankie and Pomara both raised their heads. And then she picked Spankie.
I'm sad that Asia O'Hara lost that court battle. It would really, really, really would have enjoyed
Asia O'Hara's Drag Race.
That on this whole building.
Asia O'Hara's Drag Race. Start your fringe coats. Asia O'Hara's Drag Race.
May the best butterfly survive.
Best butterfly win.
Oh, I was going to say, may the best queen from Texas win. But anyway, we also find out earlier, we get the prize for the season, which is not much. It's a year's worth of Anastasia Beverly Hills and $50,000 from Samsung. Now, I looked up the conversion to the Australian dollar. And the winner of this season will be receiving $35,000 American. Which I think is honestly around what Drag Race winners actually get after taxes.
Right.
So, I don't know what the Canadian or British conversion is. I'm so sorry.
It might be like
28,000
pounds.
Yeah.
Worked even.
I'm gonna search this up right now.
Well, while you're doing that, I want to talk about the enigma that is this cameo from Robin Bindi Irwin. Because, so in the intro for the episode, they say guest judges Robin Bindi Irwin. And then the only moment we get is this really awkward cameo where Bindi Irwin was very clearly fed a line about Art Simone's Snatch Game performance as her. And I'm like, why even have them?
Yeah.
Like, even though they're like, we're such fans of Drag Race. Like, no, you're not. You're clearly not. I was just happy to see Rob Irwin because he's hot.
It feels weird to see him like after puberty.
It's strange. He is of legal age now, so I can say he's hot. But I wouldn't before, for clarification, because that is a fetus. However, he's like 19. Slide. So, whatever. And then we find out that the first maxi challenge of the season is drag on a dime, but make it natural.
Oh, yay.
I'm just going to be honest, I hated this.
I hate it.
Yeah.
Watch.
Because most queens ended up looking the same.
Like shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a lot of ugly outfits on the runway, I'm going to say it.
Oh, this runway? Like I said earlier, I don't think anybody's getting over an 85. And that's if I'm generous.
Flops.
So... we get a little bit of workroom stuff. Mostly Spankie and Minnie talking about being old. Versus the Demon Twink trio of Aubrey, Beverly, and Yuri. And then I think it's Beverly. No, I think it was Yuri actually was like, Minnie... I think that we realized that we're the youngest. which would make you, and then Minnie's like, the oldest.
She was not
Wow,
entertained.
I'm old. And then we get, I counted it, 2.5 minutes of confessional from Spankie Jackzon talking about how Minnie Cooper deserves respect. And I'm just like, what is this?
And she
Huh?
was like, you're ageist little shits,
I'm like,
essentially. And it's like, it's not
well,
that deep.
yeah, they're young, dumb bitches.
They think
But
30 years old. They're going to think that Minnie is ancient. Hell, there are queens in York that are 32, and I talk to them like my nana. I'm looking at you, Gail and Bodhi.
you're horrible.
Which is even funnier because I will crack jokes about Gail being old, and then she'll be like, Bodhi is older than me.
Work, Diva.
Because I too, much like Beverly Killz, I'm a demon twink.
Monica Beverly Killz.
Don't do that.
Monica Beverly Killz, boom boom.
Fuck off.
I'm sad. This is going to come out after Canada, but I'm sad I missed all of the opportunities to give random titles to Lady Boom Boom.
Oh, we got a few in that. I did manage to
Okay.
sneak forklift driver. Forklift supervisor.
Yeah! Forklift supervisor boom boom.
I literally couldn't think of anything. I just said principal.
Oh, no!
I
That's
was like,
fair.
damn.
And then I wrote down the queens that were struggling, and spoiler alert, it's half the cast.
Yeah.
So Molly, Hannah, Pomara, Kween Kong, and Faux Fur all at some point in this episode talk about struggling with this challenge. Meanwhile, Spankie, I did appreciate this from Spankie, where she's in confessional and it's cutting to shots of whatever the fuck she made. We'll talk about it. And she's like, I've decided that for my look, I'm going to glue things to a corset. Now, I know this isn't the smartest idea, but this is what I'm going with. And I at least appreciated the self-awareness to realize that it wasn't the right idea, because spoiler, I think 7 people walked out in a corset with shit glued to it on this episode. 7 at least. I can only think, or no, I think it's 6, because I can think of the 4 other outfits that weren't corsets with shit glued to them.
Yeah, no, my TV, I paused it at a shot of all the queens stepping on the runway.
Because the only ones that didn't were Beverly, Faux, Yuri, and
Minnie.
Well, I'm not here to fuck spiders.
Don't joke about that. I think it was Pomara was like, I'm just digging through the trash one more time to make sure Art Simone isn't in here. I did love that. It's season 2 and we're still shitting on Art Simone.
Odd bless.
And then we go into the workroom the next day, and Hannah's leaves that she has, shocker, glued to a corset have wilted.
Or in her words, they leafed.
They leafed. And I'm just like,
who's gonna do comedy challenges? That was sarcasm.
Like, are any of these queens actually gonna be good at Drag Race? I'm genuinely asking that as a question.
They're I know in their cast assessments and their introductions, they mainly talked about for one thing being scared of the design challenge, but also saying that
I can see why now.
saying that they're gonna do great in the acting and dancing challenges.
I fucking hope so, because
no.
We also, this is the moment where we get a solid 3 minutes of Beverly Killz talking about basically everybody's outfit.
She went through the list and was like, that's ugly, that's ugly,
ugly,
that's
that's
ugly.
That's something glued to a corset. That's ugly. And I was like, bitch, if you come out on the runway in something glued to a corset. And then she didn't, thank God.
Listen,
But I was like, she's
I
shit
love-
talking Hannah, Faux, Queen, Pomara, Molly, like Spankie. Like, it's everybody who glued shit to a corset.
And you know what? I'm glad that she's not afraid of how she's gonna come off on television. Because
Yeah.
too many Drag Race queens are like, I'm not gonna say anything mean in confessionals. And then we get Utica, who could have been the demon twink we needed Utica to be. Like, if you are a bitch,
I was in the bottom two this week, but like I just feel so invigorated for the competition. I think I could win the whole thing.
No.
We have never had a queen, to my knowledge. I don't think there has been a queen who was in the bottom in the first episode and like won.
Isis Couture.
I don't think.
No, she was in the bottom in the second episode. She won the first episode.
The first episode doesn't count. They sent home Beth.
Don't discredit Beth's experience on Drag Race.
I'm saying I don't like the episode because Beth went home. You
Okay,
stupid
good.
Bitch.
You stupid bitch.
Bitch.
Bitch. Anyway.
Are we ready to talk about these looks? Because, yeah.
Oh, I also want to say Minnie is stapling her outfit together. I just
Yeah.
wanted to acknowledge
Okay.
that, like,
Okay. Let me say this. Been there, done that, cut my leg open on a staple.
that's why you don't do it.
It was a dress for a Christmas gig. Leave me alone.
Anyway, let's talk
If you've ever had to staple tinsel to a black dress, you know.
I have not. Nor do I want to. Category is Down Under Naturally. I literally had to go rewatch the episode to find out what the category was because I didn't know what they called it. So, first up, Beverly Killz, not in shit glued to a corset.
Really like this.
I actually really like this look.
I really like this too. I also did.
I thought this should have been in the top.
Like, it's incredibly basic, but like it's
not
it's
terribly.
better than shit glued.
Than what?
It is not shit glued to a corset, and for that she gains an extra 10 points.
Like, I don't really have anything I would add to this. I think she looks great.
Yeah,
but possibly the one of the 2 times I'm gonna say it for this runway, my cup is full.
I'm actually gonna say that my cup is full for this look as well.
She sewed this, bitch. Let me be clear. She sewed this.
Yes. Okay. Here, my difficulty with it is the category, and for the category, I think that's why she ended up being safe. Is because, like, is this a well-constructed garment? Absolutely. Do I wish she would have used more of the materials? Yes. Like, they had tires that she could have used as, like, the belt and, like, the like, bustier part, and I think that would have, like, added to it, honestly. I'm gonna give this an 80.
Okay.
She looks fine.
Yeah.
Hannah Conda in the first, guess what? Shit glued to a corset.
The fact that this was in the top is appalling.
Yes.
She's giving uninteresting, pointy movements that I don't care for.
Point.
She looks like my shit after I eat nothing but spinach.
She does.
Is that too harsh? That's really too harsh. I'm going too far.
Yes, because I will say again, don't like her. I thought she was gonna come out in something that would have looked way worse than this.
Yeah.
I thought she was gonna look horrible. I actually think she turned it out. I don't think she should have been in the top, but I actually think she turned out like a half decent shit glued to a corset look.
It's definitely half decent. And I enjoy the bit of the fairy bit kind of thing.
Yeah, the selling of the idea was really, really smart on her end.
Yeah, it was cute.
I have to give her props. With that being said, my cup is at like 65.
My cup is at a 60.
45.
That's valid. Minnie Cooper.
Ate and left no
Not in
crumbs.
shit, glued to a corset.
Ate and left no crumbs.
I don't love this nearly as much as you do, I'll be honest.
My cup's overflowing. No, I'm kidding.
You've got to be fucking joking,
I'm kidding.
bitch.
No, but I do love this because she's giving like your
Interesting
hot grandma.
angular movements.
Interesting angular movements. No, she's giving your hot grandma. She's giving me as a hot grandma in the year 2070. But I've had all the surgery, so I only look 50 instead of 70 because I'm doing my best. And I've just got on Drag Race Mars, and I'm ready to serve it to the judges in our She Done Already Done had multiple sclerosis
Mars's?
runway challenge.
She done already done had Mars's.
It kind of is giving me like almost Martian.
Mars needs moms.
That honestly,
Category is Martian MILF.
I do enjoy kind of like whatever's
He
going
too
on.
has a timeshare on Mars.
I do enjoy whatever's going on, like neck up. I really don't know how to feel about the like actual dress.
It's stuff stapled to a dress form.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was. Oh, those shoulders have not seen the light of day in a long while. Clearly.
No.
Well, if she puts herself in the light of day, she's going to get a melanoma at her age. Let her be pale. Some of us just aren't built for the sun, and by some of us, I mean people like me and Logan.
I'm actually not that bad.
That's fair.
I'm fairly tan.
I was just referring to our wider phenotype of.
Oh yes, absolutely, because we're white.
Yeah.
The difficulty is like it's stapled together, and like you can see the loose ends of like where things are stapled together.
Yeah,
I guess
if it turns around, that's kind of where it bothered. That's where kind of where points are taken off for me as well.
I wish it was a bit cleaner, and I wish there was a little bit more going on. So I'm gonna give her a 75. But I thought this was good for for this runway.
Yeah, for this runway, I am going to give her a 65.
Well, I was originally going to give her a 69, but Logan scored her pretty highly, so I'm going to be fierce and delicious and give her an 85.
I didn't score her that high.
I know, but I felt like I liked this more than you.
Valid. I think you did. Aubrey Haive in denim glued to a corset. Or I'm sorry, denim sewed onto a corset.
It fits like a diaper, though. That's the thing.
Honestly, Minnie, we'll talk about Untucked. Minnie clocked the fuck out of her because this is ill-fitting.
Yeah.
It's really baggy.
It is.
It's a denim gunny sack, if we're being real.
It does. Yeah, I thought it's giving me diaper as well.
It's giving potato sack, but make it denim. Like
she's
honestly,
giving
like,
a coronavirus spot at the Met Gala, and the theme is denim.
I really like the hair. I will say I
The
like
hair
the
is
hair on
lovely.
her. The hair is lovely. The face looks great. I love the necklace, the bow detail.
I love the
really
cuffs. I enjoy the cuffs as well, like on the ankles and the wrists.
I don't know if I loved that. I thought it was more unique than other people did. I didn't understand the like flowing like pieces like that were attached from the cuffs to the ill-fitting denim bodysuit.
Right.
Everything just like didn't come together in the way that I wanted for Aubrey, but like I'm gonna give her a 65.
I'm gonna give her a groovy 69.
I think I'm gonna give her also a 69.
Valid.
Veil.
Kween Kong in shit glued to a bodysuit.
I want to like this so bad, but
Me too. Okay,
Now listen.
Let's talk about the positives first. Her hair,
this hair is amazing.
the shoe,
The necklace.
the face.
The thing she's holding in her hands that I don't know the correct name of.
Yes, the cultural references.
Yes.
I would like this if the skirt wasn't assless unintentionally.
Yeah.
Yeah, if she had more time and put like more stuff around that like skirt area,
She probably would have been
maybe.
safe.
And
Probably
this is the first of many looks where RuPaul begins frothing at the mouth because we're seeing granny panties.
Oh, drink every time someone on the judging panel says black panties.
Yeah, and also
Like
Panties, bitch.
I wish
panties.
I wish there was kind of like a bit of like a curve shape so that we kind of get that like bust area on
Yeah.
the at the top.
Yeah, I love what she was going for with like the top half and then the bottom, like the bottom flaring out and the top half being this like structural moment. I love the concept of that. It just didn't translate.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean the front of the outfit looks really good. It's just unfinished and like I want to give her a higher score. I can't give her anything over a 50. And I hate that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give her a 50.
I will also give her a 50.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
Spankie fucking Jackzon.
Escucha las palabras de las brujas, los antiguos dioses de eso no te la marce hemos llamado de culpable.
So,
That's all you need to know.
Spankie Jackzon is telling us why you need to bring a mosquito net with you to Chromatica.
She's in line waiting to go into Chromatica, bitch. She didn't make it there. She just keeps getting to the front of the line and they keep denying her. So she keeps going to the back of the line
You know what
again.
Oh, you know what I can't unsee about this? It's specifically like around the boob area and kind of with all these like rope almost. It's almost giving me like Vanity Milan.
Oh
And she'll hit the
no,
ground
but
running.
yeah, I mean I see it. The orange look, right? The orange with the rope, yeah.
Yeah.
I will give her props for using a material that I don't think anybody else used. So in that case, I'm gonna give her a little bit of props. But this is
I give her
bad.
no props.
This is bad.
It's just there's a complete lack of garment from the waist down.
There literally isn't anything.
Nice legs, beautiful legs. I could say that about the ass too. It's
horrible black panties.
It's the granny panties.
Granny Annies.
It's a 20. It's a 20 for ingenuity alone.
That's brave of you. My cup is currently in bits on the floor.
Oh no!
I'm gonna say it. It's giving Lala Ree back ball look quality.
Honestly, Lala Ree, you're safe. Like,
oh yeah. Oh, and even same with like Lala Ree. She could have like cut those in half
and made a skirt. Imagine if she had just made a skirt. She could have taken whatever the fuck is happening behind her and made it into a skirt.
Yeah, this definitely does go down with the Lala Rees.
Oh my god. Wait, I'm so sorry. She could have just cut a hole in the middle of one of those giant tits on her back.
And made it a skirt.
And made it a skirt, and then just had one tit on her back, and the other one is her skirt.
I just wish, in my heart of hearts, I could have seen Michelle Visage's initial reaction to this.
I know.
Because I know she just looked at this like...
With that being said, my cup is collecting dust.
Oh.
It's full of dust.
My cup's collected so much dust, it's actually an artifact that they found in Pompeii. That's how dusty my cup is from this.
My cup is going to be this very empty Raising Cane's cup. I'm gonna amend my previous.
You know what? No, my cup is 10% full, but that 10% is from a cup of tea that's been left on the side for over a month and has now turned into a cup of cheese.
It was there for 37 years.
Cheese.
It's been
That's how old Spankie
84
Jackzon
years. Oh
Cheese.
boy. Molly Poppinz with shit glued to a corset. This is pretty good.
It actually looks.
With shit
It's
glued to a
pretty
corset.
decent. It's pretty decent for shit glued to a corset. Now, her and Hannah ended up with very, very similar looking looks. I prefer Molly's.
Same.
Yeah, Molly outsold.
Do I think she should have been in the top?
No. No.
Third.
Yes.
Fourth.
To who?
Oh, Minnie Cooper.
Literally
right?
anyone else.
No, I prefer this to Minnie. I do. I think there's a lot more happening with this. I think
Well,
this
you're
is
entitled to your wrong opinion.
I think this is kind of what all of the girls who glued shit to a corset were trying to achieve.
Yeah.
And Molly was honestly the only one that did it correctly.
Correct.
Lovely wig.
Oh, face and hair. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
I actually really like the shoe as well. It's a simple shoe, but I like the shoe.
I enjoy this look as well. I really love the kind of flowiness of like all the wheat. It's like Hannah Conda's giving like, you know, leaf fairy, and then she's giving like wheat fairy.
Literally, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna give it a 75.
I'm
69.
gonna say my cup's at like an 85.
69.
Oh, Faux Fur.
8 and left no crumbs. She didn't
I
deserve
think-
to be in the bottom.
She
No,
didn't, but I wouldn't say she ate and left no crumbs.
I would not say she ate and left no crumbs, and here's why. Very similar to Queen, the back part of her outfit just wasn't done. And guess what? She was wearing black panties.
And she was confident in this look too, because remember there was a point.
Because the front of it looks damn good and she's a pretty bitch.
She should have just walked the runway with the front. Just sidewalked, been like,
Almost like a. Are you talking like a charity case kind of thing?
absolutely. Just not shown the back.
Remember when Nina Bonina Brown was like, I am the first queen to walk backwards on the runway? And a week earlier, Trinity the Tuck had walked backwards on the runway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Fuck that bitch. Anyway.
Both of them.
Yeah. This has a lot more ingenuity than shit glued to a corset. However, there's a lot she could have done. I think what she did was perfectly fine. But there's definitely a lot of places she could have gone. I hate this wig because it very clearly just came out of a bag.
No.
She did not shake this before she went.
It looks lovely, I think.
I actually thought the wig was like lovely.
The wig was like the individual curls were sticking together.
P.
That's fair.
Okay. Like it, especially when you see her as she's walking from in her perspective would be from the left to the right side of the runway, where you see the like left side of her face. It looks cheap and shiny. And I know that wig wasn't cheap. But it just looks like she didn't shake it. She didn't put a comb through it. And I just got a Shake and Go wig in the mail. So I know how they look.
That's fair.
So
My cup's at like a 69 for her, Faux Fur. I don't think she did that.
I think I'm also going to give her a 69.
I'm also going to give her 69 just because she looks good.
She looks beautiful.
Beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
I thought you were going to say, she looks good.
I thought you were going to say that
And
too.
speaking of people who don't look good.
Okay. I like the hat. I like the hair.
It's yet another spinach turd bodysuit.
Yep.
I like the shoes.
I hate that her tights don't match her skin tone, and I know that's
No
really
one's
hard
tights
to do.
look like they match though, so I'm beginning to think it's the lighting. Because no one has matching tights.
We did not talk about this godforsaken lighting.
Whatever was going on with this lighting.
It's really fucking dim. Like
They're-
no one's tights look like they matched.
They're
Go
lighting
through.
Yeah,
Actually,
no,
I'm okay to just scroll back for a second.
yeah, go for it.
Tights don't match. Tights do match.
She's
Spankie
bare
Jackzon.
Bare leg.
Tights don't match. Tights don't match. Tights don't match. Tights don't match.
I'm pretty sure Minnie and
Spankie weren't wearing any tights.
We're not
I'm
wearing
thinking
tights.
Minnie is wearing tights.
I'm pretty sure she just has a bare leg.
I did just say Spankie for Spankie, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, so the issue is they're lighting everyone from underneath, and that includes the judges. And when you do that, it's not conducive for drag queens.
Also, whatever was going on with the sides, like it's like this, like these like dance hall lights or whatever.
A goddamn mess.
It's a mess.
They can't even fit 10 queens on the runway without squeezing them together.
Yeah.
But with that said, Pomara, I think you're great. I think you're hot. This is a 20. And the 20 is for the hat alone.
I'm giving it a 10.
5.
Valid.
I'm giving her a 5 because she's Pomara Fifth.
Oh, that's cute. That's cute.
Oh yeah, I just realized that.
Last up is Yuri Guaii.
8 and left no crumbs. For real.
I disagree.
Get the fuck out of here.
I think it's good. I think this is one of the best things on the runway this evening. By far. My issue with the look is I didn't love the way some of the cutouts were done. And I had a really big issue with the fact that she couldn't walk in it and she tripped over it. And that it was literally falling off her as she walked the runway. And I do understand that these are unconventional materials. Cool. Use a tire and cinch your waist so that way your dress doesn't fall off.
Right. But nonetheless, she still looks really good.
I think she looks amazing.
She looks fucking great.
She looks great. It's
And she's the only one that has this kind of silhouette.
And
well,
it was the only one that gave fashion. The only one that gave fashion.
I agree.
Where was the glamour at RuPaul's Drag Race Down Under? Where was the glamour? I didn't see any glamour at the RuPaul's Drag Race Down Under.
Well, they eliminated et cetera, too early last season, so there's no glamour.
Love the glamour bug.
She's a glamour bug. Mm-hmm. Thank you for getting it. You know, I did say that I don't think anybody was going to get over an 85, and I think that's gonna stand because I'm going to give Yuri an 85.
Okay, well, for Logan's lack of another 15 points, I'm going to say this is my cup is full here.
I'm gonna go in the middle. This is a 95 for me, only because
I'm not here to fuck spiders.
Only because she couldn't walk.
Thank you.
Walk, please. No,
So,
walk.
Favorite look?
Minnie Cooper.
Really?
No.
Okay, good.
Yuri Guaii. Yuri Guaii.
I was gonna say Yuri Guaii, but to be different, I'm just gonna say the.
You don't have to on this runway. You don't have to on this runway, sis.
Yeah, because there are like 3 really good looks.
There are
3 looks that are in contention for best. It's Beverly Killz, Yuri Guaii, and Molly Poppinz.
Yeah.
Take a pick. It doesn't matter.
Okay, since Eris said Yuri, I'm gonna say Beverly.
Logan's fighting for their life to find someone now.
No, I'm gonna say Yuri as well. I gave Yuri my highest score. for. So I give it to Yuri. But that's not what happened, because we find out that Aubrey, Beverly, Minnie, and Pomara are safe. We have a top 3 of Hannah Conda, Molly Poppinz, and Yuri Guaii, and a bottom 3 of Faux Fur, Kween Kong, and Spankie Jackzon.
I don't know why. Sorry.
Faux Fur.
I just find it funny that it just so happens that like all the queens that were like wearing silver were safe.
I don't know
Yes.
why the Minnie Cooper wasn't in the top at the gig. I don't know why the Hannah Conda was there. I don't know why the Beverly Killz was safe at the gig. And I don't know why the Faux Fur was in the bottom, because there were some uglier looks.
I would have swapped Hannah with Beverly, personally.
T.
And I would have swapped Faux Fur with, as much as I love her, with Pomara Fifth.
Yep. I'm gonna say the same.
I mean, I gave 2 of them a 20, and I gave Kween Kong a 50, so that's where we're at. But we find out that the winner of the first maxi challenge is Molly Poppinz. Surprised, but not mad.
Yeah.
It looks good.
She looked good. I think Yuri just not being able to walk in the garment really prevented her from winning the challenge, in all honesty.
Yeah, I think if she had been able to strut in it, she would have won.
Yeah.
Yep.
But congrats, Molly. Woo. So either she's making it far or she's going home next, because that's how Drag Race works.
Especially down under.
Especially down under.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about our bottom 2 of Faux Fur and Spankie Jackzon.
Faux Fur shouldn't have been there.
Should have been Pomara, in my personal opinion.
Yep.
It should have been Pomara. Yeah.
As much as I love Pomara, and I do like Spankie, but that's not what happened
honestly,
either.
I would have been here for a Spankie and Kween Kong lip sync, especially to this track.
Yeah, so we get Spankie and Faux Fur lip syncing to "Get Out of My Way" by Kylie Minogue.
I'm
Um,
spinning around. Get out of my way.
One of my favorite Kylie songs. And I really loved this lip sync. I thought they both did a great job.
Yeah,
It
they
was
were fighting
weird.
for it. Wasn't expecting Spankie to have the splits in her.
Wasn't expecting Spankie to give what she gave overall.
Oh yeah.
Like, I was thoroughly impressed.
For a truck driver, she can move.
Yeah. I thought Faux Fur was doing the thing. She was giving face. She was, giving the attitude of the song. I will say, honestly, I believed Faux's performance a little bit more than Spankie's.
Mm-hmm.
But I
Same.
thought overall, I didn't know which way it would go. But based on the edit, I figured they were going to keep Spankie.
Yeah, Spankie was a little bit more temporary in her performance.
Which isn't always a bad thing. But with this performance, I thought they were both really, really good. Honestly, I probably would have done a double save. And I don't personally like doing double saves very often. But I think this would have been an occasion where I would have been perfectly okay had they both stayed.
I wouldn't have minded a double save either for this, because it was a solid lip sync.
Fart Queens.
It's definitely better than most of the lip syncs in season 1.
I would have kept Faux Fur.
Yes, we know you don't like Spankie. We get it.
I don't dislike Spankie. I just think her drag is, for lack of a better word. Yeah, anyways.
A man.
Yeah.
A man.
Not a man. I don't believe in calling drag queens man.
Her drag is very Palmerston North.
I don't even want to say it's bar queen, because I think bar drag is above this now.
Yeah. New Zealand bar drag?
Good for you.
I hope not. It's just giving Palmerston North.
Sam,
It's giving Candy Crush Saga.
yeah, why are we playing Candy Crush in the middle of the episode?
It was just
Sam.
like that popped up.
Wow, someone was really
Sam
wants
of
to be done with
Demonteverde.
it. Sam of the Demonteverdes.
I'm telling you, I didn't like this episode.
Neither did we.
We can tell because
Neither did
you're eager to play Candy Crush and get it over with.
I'm surprised we went over an hour. I'm gonna be real honest. I'm surprised.
I mean, shit talking fills the time.
Anyway, Faux Fur is gone. I'm sad. We don't get to hear her scream anymore. And again, can we fucking let an Asian queen do well on a non-Asian Drag Race franchise? Please.
No. Apparently not.
Apparently not.
God.
And
The
I
la-
knew it's been bullshit because it's been nearly a year. I'm still kicking, screaming, and crying about Stephanie Prince.
And
So am I.
Suki Doll.
And Suki Doll.
Yeah.
I mean, Suki's Snatch Game performance was really bad, but it's just whatever.
It's giving
At least we have
flop.
Drag Race Philippines, where an Asian queen is guaranteed to win. So,
Yeah.
oh boy. Well, yeah. So this is coming in a string of 5 videos that are coming out over a course of 4 days about Drag Race. So I think this is the last one that's coming out. So
We survived the great.
we survived. Next week is an acting challenge, which I think is the one that we saw teased in the previews for the season. It looks really low budget, if I'm being honest. And I can't wait to see the bullshit.
Stonking
Yeah.
Big Emma.
But
That being said, Minnie Cooper.
Minnie
No?
Cooper.
Okay.
Yuri Guaii.
What a guy.
Subscribe, like, and share. Bye.
If we stand together, we can do whatever.
That's not the song I was singing, Sam, but okay.